Fast fashion firm Boohoo has broken promises to make its clothes fairly and ethically, a BBC Panorama investigation has found. An undercover reporter at the company's Manchester HQ saw evidence of staff pressuring suppliers to drive prices down, even after deals had been agreed. It comes after the company pledged to overhaul its practices in 2020. Boohoo said it hasn't shied away from the problems of the past and has driven positive changes in its business. The retailer is a market leader in getting its customers the latest styles as cheaply and quickly as possible. Last year, Boohoo Group had 18 million customers and a £1.7 billion worth of sales. 3 years ago, Boohoo promised to overhaul the way it did business and launched its Agenda for Change program. The move was sparked by reports that staff at a factory making Boohoo clothes in Leicester were earning less than the minimum wage and in unsafe working conditions. Boohoo then asked a senior barrister to review its supply chain. Alison Levitt KC found the allegations to be substantially true. The company then introduced Agenda for Change, which includes promising to pay its suppliers a fair price for garments, with realistic timescales. But BBC reporter Emma Lowther saw those promises being consistently undermined during her 10 weeks undercover at Boohoo's head office in Manchester, where she worked as an admin assistant. Between April and June this year she worked in the busy dresses department alongside buyers, the staff who negotiate prices and place orders with suppliers. Working at Boohoo is intense, she says, and saw staff under constant pressure to drive prices lower and lower. During her time at Boohoo, the reporter was told about one tactic to secure cheap deals with suppliers who won't budge on price. Go in low, and if you're not getting anywhere, then just say that you can get it cheaper elsewhere, a colleague told her. I'm just lying, I just lie. In 2020, Boohoo's Group Director of Responsible Sourcing said the company was serious about making sure its suppliers could make a profit. Buyers now have a set of responsible purchasing principles to follow. The BBC investigation revealed that Boohoo put pressure on suppliers to drive prices down, even after orders had been agreed. On one day alone, the reporter was told to process a 5% cut on more than 400 orders that had already been agreed, saving Boohoo thousands of pounds. Sometimes price cuts were demanded for orders which had already been made and were ready for delivery. Lowther saw how the drive for price cuts came right from the top of the company. In a staff meeting, she was told Boohoo's executive chairman, Mahmood Kamani, wouldn't allow buyers to confirm any brand new orders until he approved them. Staff around her fielded fraught emails from suppliers grappling with Boohoo's price cut demands. One supplier was furious about a 10% discount being applied which it said it hadn't agreed to. It said it would lose money because it would be working under cost and asked for the discount to be removed urgently. The undercover reporter doesn't know how the dispute was resolved. Boohoo told the BBC it had experienced significant cost inflation over the past year, which it had absorbed in order to maintain affordable prices for customers. As costs started to come down, Boohoo said it asked its suppliers to reflect this in their pricing through discounts of between 1% and 10%. It said these savings have been passed on to customers. Boohoo's lawyer said these price reductions were not decided unilaterally by Mr. Kamani. Boohoo said most of its suppliers have worked with the company for many years and that would not be possible if the work was not profitable.